How do you feel after that, John?
Yeah, well, disappointed. You know, it was another real good, hard game, close. And we let it slip out of our reach, and then we nearly pegged it back. So, yeah, just obviously we came here to try and win the game, and we couldn't win it, so it's disappointing. But yeah, satisfied with the intensity of the players for sure.
That they come back even though it fell short. Does that mean a lot?
Yeah, and regardless of even the last 10 minutes, it was the 120 minutes of the game that we're looking at, and we were happy with that.
You must have learned a lot from a lot of your younger players, particularly today. Also terrific.
Yeah, well, really, I've probably been learning off those guys. They're still not. They haven't arrived where they're going to get to. There's no doubt about that. There's so much more improvement in our squad, but they're keen to work hard and learn and become the best players they can be, and they want to be part of a good, very good, successful team. And I think if they keep working hard like they have been, that will happen for them fairly quickly.
What do you feel made the difference in the end?
Well, the difference of a goal in the end was probably Franklin. His ability to create, win those one-on-ones. He's an awesome presence, and as much as Kennedy nearly matched him in the end, I think Franklin was probably the difference.
A bit of that in the start too, John. Obviously, you had some sense there and didn't really get the value for it that you should have got.
Yeah, first quarter we thought we missed a few opportunities, and that. Yeah, but again, that's the whole game. Hawthorn missed a few shots in that third quarter, I think, that they would have thought they should have got. So it all pans out. But yeah, we felt as though we were on top in that first quarter and didn't really have the lead we would have liked.
Is that an area where your young team can improve? They like really stamping authority on the game early, because that's what
successful
teams in the past used to do.
Yeah, I think that's one area, and then that relates to composure and the things I talked about last week. They're learning a lot at the moment. They're learning a lot from the way Darren Glass is playing the game, and having Daniel Kerr back out there, and Andrew Embley and Coxie the way they're going. That's really helping our young players learn about what is required. I thought the way Embley and Glass threw themselves into contests today was fearless and really set a great leadership example.
And do you think the whole sort of effort today honoured Darren and his match?
Yeah, I think I would say that the players really played to try and win that game in respect of what Glassy's brought to the team.
Two tough losses in a row. Do you take a lot of heart from competitiveness? And is there any danger in the players being a bit disheartened by falling short?
The players are very disappointed with last week and with this week, but they also know what we expect from them, and they're starting to demand that from themselves about intensity and the way they want to play the game.
You had 4 tolls up forward, obviously, to try and exploit some of the Hawks' size. How do you think that went? Do you think other teams might sort of look to try and do a similar type thing?
Yeah, different times teams will. But Jack Darling, I think people count as a tall, and we see him as a roving type player. He was racking up the footy up the ground. I thought he was tremendous today with his game. So we don't really plant him as a tall forward.
What did you think of Brown and Franklin matchup?
Yeah, I thought it was a very good matchup. Franklin was a little bit too good at times, but Brownie really worked hard, for the whole game for us.
And Mackenzie's first job on roughhead, pretty important to shut him out.
First job, as in.
Well, before he went to Franklin.
Yeah, sure. Eric, I thought did a wonderful job. Yep.
And the use of Glass with those matchups to not go to either of the big key forwards. Is it a pointer in how Glass might be used in the?
It may be. I thought Glassy played his role exceptionally well today, and not completely. There's times we will use Glassy on key forwards as well, but we'll pick when we think the matchups are right.
John, where do you think the most improvements come from your team this year in comparison to last?
I think intensity, strength around the footy is a lot better.
And what will you do about preparing now? Like you've obviously got a break. How will you structure it? Will you have time off?
We planned our week leading up to our next game back in November, so we're well and truly over how we're going to use the time. We'll use it. Basically, we've got 11 days to prepare for our next game, and we'll use it that way. So it's fairly well structured, and the players they know what they've got coming up. So
will it be business as usual for them, or they get some time off? Is there anything
No.
in it? So it's all just as
pretty much business. They'll get Sunday off next week, and they get their normal Tuesday off. So the thing is that it's 11 days between games. That's about the only difference for them.
How does the bye suit you to have it now?
Suits us perfect. Yep.
And just summing up this first block of the season and to the first bye to be 2-2, how satisfied are you with where you're at?
Yeah, no, probably would love to have won one of the other two close ones, but we couldn't. So yeah, now knuckle down and look forward to our next batch of games.
Will Crowley get a chance for that next game, John?
He'd be an outside chance, yeah, but we're not going to take any risks. So unless he was absolutely right, he won't play.
And Kerry today, it obviously looked like he had a good job in the second half too. How did you rate his all-round game today?
Yeah, hard to get a handle on it today, but he's working hard. Started to well, I think he's getting closer to where we know he's going to get to, and he'll keep doing that week after week. So I think the bye probably suits him. His body's pretty sore after the first 3 big hit-outs, and I think this will really help him bounce back.
So where do you think your biggest area of improvement can happen this year? I know you're still building, but where do you think your biggest area is now? Obviously you're saying strength and around the ball and this sort of stuff, but where can you make sharp improvements now?
On top of what we've already shown?
Yep.
Yeah. Probably composure about the use of our ball going inside 50. We sometimes panic and rush our kicks and miss some easy targets, and then making the right decision on other short kicks we hit. You know, we often will go for a what looks like a nice easy 30-metre kick. If it hits the ground, they swarm on you and you're under a lot of pressure, and we missed 2 or 3 of those today. So yeah, just our overall ball use, I think we want to get a bit better at.
So sort of physically ready to compete now, no issues with that anymore?
No, I think our players are showing that they're ready to match the opposition on that. Now, I still think we're going to get better. I've got no doubt in 12 months' time and in 2 years' time we'll be even physically stronger and better, but we're really matching it with some of these mature sides at the moment.
Injury-wise, you came through in spats today?
Mitch Brown hurt his thumb, so that will be played out the game. So we're hopeful that's a sprain, but we'll have to wait and see.
And does his bump on Rioli in the last quarter worry you at all in terms of the match review panel?
I can't say that I saw the bump, so I don't know. I couldn't say at all.
Thank you.
No worries, thanks.